Hello my beautiful people and welcome back to my channel Life with Nati, or welcome in if you're new. My name is Natalia. Friends and family call me Nati. Today we are here today for my 1 week with 1 week WIP progress. That was hard to say. Today is October 24th, 2025. It is about 2 o'clock. And if you hear trucks and cars go by, I'm so sorry. The window is right there and I live in New York, so busy. It's 2 o'clock, kind of a little bit of a rush hour, but it is also a good time for me to do recordings because, again, my daughter is with her grandma. We had a speech therapy for my son today, and my mother-in-law had to get my daughter because with my son's speech therapy, he plays with toys and, tries to get him to talk and interact and whatever. And with my daughter, my son won't be able to touch those toys because she's going to think it's hers. We're working on sharing and all of that, but to make it easier. So, taking advantage of the fact that my son is now napping and my daughter is with my mother-in-law, we're going to go ahead and do another progress post on my whips. Now, I wish I would have stitched more, but life gets in the way and I have my business and I've been super busy with that, so I didn't stitch as much as I wanted to, but I did get a good bit done. In this video, I'll make sure I'll be putting in the pictures of what it looked like last week compared to what it is this week. So I did a total of 9 whips, and if I keep looking down, I'm sorry, my notes are right here, so I won't forget anything. This is my 3rd time recording because I forgot so much. So hopefully 3rd time's the charm, right? So yes, 9 whips and a total of 4,353 stitches done this week. So not bad, right? So what I determine on what I'll be cross stitching within any given week is the British Bake Off cross stitch game that's going around. I'm catching up because I didn't know about it until much later, and I think we were already 3 or 4 episodes in the season, and we're now on episode 8. So I'm catching up, and I'm doing a pretty good job. I do have to do quite a bit on a few projects, and I'll tell you what those are when I'm showing them to you. And I also did a new start because I'm not me without it, right? I can't help myself. I buy a pattern and it's like I gotta start it now. So, all right. You would think that this gets easier with each recording, but it's not. It's terrifying to hit the record button for some reason. I don't know why. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. This shouldn't take long. But I do want to get it done and get it posted for you guys today. Before I do all this, I want to give you guys the biggest thank you for all of the loving, kind, sweet comments I was getting on last week's video. It warmed my whole soul. Thank you. And for the new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't already and you enjoy my content, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed yourself, and in the comments say hello. Tell me what you're working on, or if you have any projects that I'm doing. I'm nosy. I want to know everything. Okay, so let's just jump right in. Hopefully this goes more smoothly than my other 2 recordings. All right, we're gonna start with Cuddle Time. This is artwork by Randall Spangler, charted by Heaven and Earth Design, and I'm going to keep it in the little zip bags because I don't want to keep taking out the paper. But this is what it's going to look like. Hopefully you can see it clear enough. I have itchy nose. Gotta love the itchy nose. So here is what it looks like now. Oh, and by the way, most of my projects are going to be still in its hoop because it's still in rotation, and I just don't want to keep taking them out of the hoop, putting them back in the hoop. It's low-key annoying. So if this has bothered you, I'm so sorry. But this is what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna put image of what it looked like last week up on the screen now. Hopefully it'll be a side by side if I can get that correctly. All right. And I've done a total of 309 stitches this week, bringing me to 2.23%. Last week it was at 2.14%. I basically just worked in all of the part threads that were right here and a little bit of the part threads that were down here as well. It's coming along so pretty. All right, next up we have Treasure Hunt Bookshelf, artwork by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. And here we are today. So I did a total of 1,050 stitches, bringing me to 4.37%. Last week I was at 4.00%, and I just worked in all of the part threads here, and some of the ones down here. I love this chart. This is definitely, I know I said it last week and I will continue to say it. I love, love, love this pattern. All right, next up we have Beautiful Mermaid, charted by Heaven and Earth Design. Artwork is Genovia Art. And I think I'm going to do a restart on this pattern. Just happy I'm catching it so early. And the reason why I'm going to do that is I don't like the count fabric that I'm working this project in. So this is on a 16 count. I thought it was a higher count than that, but apparently it's not. I re-measured it while I was stitching it last week, and I was like, I don't know why these holes are so big and this pattern is so massive. It's 550 by 550 stitches, and it's huge on the 16 count. But I did do a total of 256 stitches, bringing me to 0.45%. Last week I was 0.36%. This is what it's looking like now, but I think I'm going to restart it because I love this pattern. I don't want to give up on this pattern, but I just don't know how I feel about working on it. I personally have a count favorite, and 16 count is not it. Just saying. All right, next up we have Beauty and Beast. This is charted by Diana. And here's what it will look like when it's complete. I did this chart for my husband because he loves him some Belle. All right, so this week I did a total of 669 stitches, bringing me to 1%. Last week was 0.58%, and I just started doing the next diagonal down. I don't know how long I'm going to stick to this diagonal thing, but that's what it's looking like now. I do love this pattern though. Alright, next up we have Supersize Alternate Reality, artwork by Josephine Wall, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what it will look like when it's complete. And this is where I am at now. I did a total of 268 stitches, bringing me to 0.29%. Last week was 0.25%. I decided to work on her face because I just want to see how it's coming out. Right now it looks kind of creepy and scary, but it's okay. And this is on 28 count fabric, 2/1. I have no idea if I've been telling anything else. The other ones were on 25 count for the most part, or 22 count. So This is where she's looking at now. Oh. All right, next up we have, I'm sorry if I'm just like speeding past this. I don't mean to. I need to slow down, right? But 9 times out of 10, if I did forget to tell you the fabric, it will be somewhere on the screen, the size and all of the statistics of that chart. All right, next up we have Mini After the Ball, chart work by Camera Margard. I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong. This is charted by Heaven and Earth Design. This is what it'll look like when it's finished. Okay. And this is where I'm at now. This is on a 22 count easy grid 2/1 tent. You guys, I don't know if I'm like alone in this, but I don't like color blocking apparently. I feel like it took me forever just to do these few little stitches over here. I don't like blocky, not that much at all. So I decided to come down here and do these stitches instead. So basically from here, oops, sorry, from here up is all 310. Like that's a lot of black. And I was like, I can't. So I'm just gonna work on here, and then on those days that I feel like um, I just want to turn off my brain and stitch, I will pull this out and do all that black. But for right now, I'm okay. So this one is, oops, sorry for hitting the mic. I've done 267 stitches, bringing me to 0.95%. I was at 0.69% last week. There should be a before and after picture up now. And I still do, yeah, I still have a few more stitches to go on this one, so you'll probably be seeing this one next week again. Okay, next up we have Quick Stitch Little Cake Shop Max Colors by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Design. This is how this beauty is going to come out at the end. And I did not get as many stitches as I wish I did on this project. You guys, this is my very first max color. I underestimated the challenge that was in itself. Oh my goodness. I have never stitched so slow in my life, and it's driving me mad because I love this project now. I'm not putting it away. But yeah, it takes forever. So here is what she is looking like now. I done only 137 stitches, bringing me to 0.59%. I was at 0.55% last week. I have quite a few hundred stitches to catch up with the British Bake Off for this project. This is my handshake project. So this one's on 28 count, 2/1 tent stitch. The challenge is real. So I basically worked up all this yellow and a little bit of the pink that's in here. But yeah, that was a challenge. My projects are teetering. I don't want it to fall. All right, next up we have Quick Stitch Drea. This is artwork by Dragon Muse, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what she's going to look like in the end. I love this project, but my goodness. So this project was for the British Bake Off, and the contestant that is for this project is a beast, and I have to do thousands of stitches to catch up. But here we are. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. I did a total of 949 stitches this week, and it brought me to 0.98%. Last week was 0.48%. I still have to do 2,429 more stitches to be caught up with the British Bake Off. My goodness. So last week you seen it with all the black outline. This week I decided to go ahead and fill out. I was tired of 310 and I wanted to see more of the picture come to life. So I did the trees here and some rogue stitches here and there. But that is what she's looking like now. She's gonna have a good bit because yeah, that contestant is a complete beast. All right. My last project is my new start. So this project, I started it and I just needed an excuse to start it. So here's my excuse. This is a replacing Beautiful Mermaid for my stitches for the British Bake Off. So I will be stitching this one for that. And this is Dear Alice, large size from Artisy. Artwork by SHU. But yes, this is how she's gonna look. And I decided to do a center start for this one because I don't want to do the border or the background. So I did a center start, and if I choose to put the border in, I'll put the border in. But currently I'm at the no thank you spot. So this is 28 count hand dyed fabric. I dyed it myself. It did not come out as dark as I wish it would, but we'll see. But this is where I started. This is what I've done. This is a total of 448 stitches completed with the grand total of 205,700 stitches. I'm at 0.22% on this project, but it's going to be much less stitches if I don't do the background. So this is what she's looking like now. All right, and I think that's it. So I do know next November I'm going to be doing a stitch along with Slow Stitches here on YouTube. Slow Stitch Yogi here on YouTube. She does lives practically every single day, and I try my best not to miss them. She's absolutely amazing. I love her. So she posted on her Facebook group a chart that she wants to start for Christmas or the winter theme. And I fell in love with the image, and she decided that she was going to do a sale with everybody. And I jumped on there real fast. I was like, yes, please sign me up. So this is Christmas House 2, the large version. This is artwork by Steve Crisp and charted by Artisy. But yes, this is how it's going to look, and I cannot wait. I can't wait to start it. I already have my fabric. This is going to be my very, very first time ever working on 32 count fabric. Sorry for the people. Super excited to start it, but it scared me when I went to grid it. But this is, look at how tiny those boxes are. I've never done 32 count, so I'm guessing I'm going to go with 10 stitch, 1/110 stitch, because I can't see myself doing a full cross with these itty bitty holes and it not getting too full or too cramped. So I also did some of the sale that I'm working with. They just released the next part and I didn't even finish part one. This is 42. This is on 14 count, 2/1 full cross, and I just need to buckle down. It's such an easy pattern to work with. I'm just being lazy, or not lazy, but busy. But yes, you guys, that's all of my projects for this week. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Next week, I will be working more on a few of the whips that you've seen today, plus some because, yeah, we have eliminated somebody that was eliminated, and I have to work on some projects for that. So, yeah, oh my goodness, week 2, I'm so happy I was able to record this. I'm going to go ahead and try to buckle down and I'm so sorry about the cars. Buckle down and edit this video and have it posted hopefully by tonight. And then I have to make more trays and pens and turn pens and make more putty. Yeah. Hopefully I can get some stitching today. We'll see. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Love your faces. I will definitely see you guys in the next one, and love you later.